Hi there, and welcome to your Work-Yin yoga practice. Today, I invite you to take a break from what is probably one of the busiest times of the year. Just a couple of days before Christmas and New Year, I felt that I needed a break. So, in case you feel the same, welcome. Have a seat on your mat. Make it as cozy as possible. I have with me some props. If you think that you might need some yoga blocks, bolster. I don't have a bolster, but I have some really big pillows. Have them near you so you can use them whenever you think that you might need them. So we will start in butterfly. So your feet come together, knees go apart. And on an exhale, just gently fold forward. And find here a sustainable edge. So maybe go right to your 100%. Feel where that is in your body today. And then slightly back off a little. So you're staying somewhere at your 80-90% capacity. Maybe closing your eyes. Relaxing your shoulders. You can, of course, use a pillow here to support your forehead. Or just leave your head hanging a little bit. Let the breath guide you into your pose. Feel that you can release tension from your shoulders, from your neck. Leave gravity do its thing here. And slowly surrender into the pose. Maybe you're playing soft music in the background. Maybe you prefer to be quiet. And when your mind gets distracted, because it will, you can always come back to the breath. Just watching your inhalations, your exhalations. It might help if you're counting. If you're new to Yin yoga, this might seem a little bit challenging. It might seem that you're not doing that much. Might even seem annoying, and I understand that. Try being with what is right now. Even if the mind races when the body is still, even if thoughts are coming and going, find your center in yourself by using your breath. Let this be your guide here. We have about 1 more minute here, so if you think that you have space to somehow go deeper into this pose, you can do that. Let the body slowly open and show you what is accessible right now. No need to force. Surrender. One more final breath here. A deep inhale and a gently exhale, maybe out the mouth. And slowly pushing the ground away so you can lift up. Take your time when you're coming out of a pose. Gently bring your knees together and take one moment here before you move to the next. It will be Gomukhasana, so if you're familiar with the pose, you can go directly in otherwise. So take your left leg, bend it gently, and place the knee right on top of your right knee. And you might want to stay here if this is enough, or you can also bend the other leg, bringing your heels as close to your hips as possible. Maybe staying up. This is an intense stretch. I feel it directly in both of my hips. Staying here for about 3 minutes, closing your eyes, or gently fold forward. You're looking for a sustainable edge, so if you feel that your breathing is changing, if you feel that some pressure is building into your knees, that is not sustainable, gently come out of the pose. So stay right there where you can feel that you can sustain the pose without pushing, without trying too much, just allowing. Bring your attention to the left hip. Slowly bring your attention to the front of the body, to your shoulders. Just observing if you're holding, maybe unconsciously, some kind of attention. Slowly breathing, maybe eyes are closed, maybe the gaze is turned towards the ground. Observing any sensations that might come up in your body. whenever you feel that there is space to go deeper, to explore, you of course can do so. You can also choose to come out of the pose if it doesn't feel that it's nourishing for you. Gently surrender. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, just to be here, which might sound really simple, but at times it's not that easy for us to achieve. Or for me at least, I won't speak for everyone. We have about 1 more minute here. So it's 5 to 6 relaxed breaths. Take one big inhale and slowly push the ground away if you're leaned forward. Take your time to come out of the pose. Maybe a couple of windshield wipers to recalibrate. And when you're ready, we're gonna go on the other side. So left leg, it's gonna be the bottom leg this time. Bend your right leg, heel comes closer to your hips, and maybe stay here. Take a couple of breaths just to acknowledge if this is what your body needs or if there is space on this side so you can go further. You can choose to bend your other knee. You can take a block here if you want. You can take a pillow and just lean forward. Releasing tension and really observing how this side is. Might be a big difference sometimes. So honoring your body, taking care of yourself, and doing what's feeling nourishing on this side. And when you found your edge, stay here. Stay here with the breath, with the sensations. Stay here with your thoughts and ideas, which I know might not be easy at times. But we get so much from slowing down. Life doesn't always go as we planned. I was hoping to be more productive. Yeah, especially today I had a lot of plans, but the body was in need of rest. So this is what I am giving myself right now, and I hope that you find some benefit in, in this slowing down. If you can release even more, you can try and do so. Doing your best to be present with the sensations that arise, observe them, be aware of them, and at any time that pain arises, don't stay there. Come to a place where you feel that you're stretching. You feel that the pressure is soothing in a way. And take this last 3 breaths to release. Maybe release some thoughts patterns that you observe that are showing up over and over again. And when you're ready, slowly push the ground away so you can come up. Take some moments here to come out of the pose. Maybe knees to the side, a couple of windshield wipers, or any other kind of move that feels good in your body. And when you're ready, come to child's pose. You can take child's pose with knees together or wider apart. You can use one of your pillows or your bolster to rest your torso on it. So gently come down in your time, settle into the pose. Maybe forehead is touching the ground, or a block, or your forearms. Arms are relaxed, palms touching the surface of your mat. Take a moment here just to notice all the points of contact with the mat. Maybe noticing how the clothes feel on your skin. Following the air as it makes its way into your body. And gently following it when it leaves your body. Turning your attention to any parts of your body that are holding tension. Use your breath to slowly release that tension. On your next inhale, bring your right arm underneath your left. So we're doing thread the needle. Gently lay your right shoulder into the mat, your face coming back to the mat, eyes closed, if that is okay. Just observing your right shoulder, right side of your body, front side of your body. Observe the pressure that maybe is building right behind your knees. And stay here for 2 more minutes. Take 3 more breaths here. Maybe sigh it out the mouth if you feel that you have some tension that needs releasing. Slowly come back and change sides. So bring your left arm underneath your right, placing the left shoulder back on the mat, and your face slowly touching the mat. Take your time to settle into the pose. And when you found where you want to stay, just stay there. Take 3 more breaths here. Let them take space into your body. Let them soothe you, nourish you, and release everything that's past its due date. Take one big inhale, push the ground away and slowly come up. We're and move gently into Shavasana. And I invite you to take Shavasana lying on your mat and on your belly. It's a little bit different. Using your palms or a pillow to support your forehead, relaxing your legs, relaxing your shoulders, and gently breathing here. Taking your time. I am going to read some lines to you, something that I resonated with. Maybe you will do too. Some lines from Brianna Wiest. A life most fully lived is not always composed of the things that rock you awake, but those that slowly assure you it's okay to slow down, that you don't always have to prove yourself, that you don't need to fight forever or constantly want more, that it's okay for things to be just as they are. Little by little, you will begin to see that life can only grow outward in proportion to how stable it is inward. That if the joy is not in the little things first, the big things won't fully find us. Stay here for as long as you want, for as long as you need, to honor yourself. And I hope to see you really soon on your yoga mat.